shop and has all their work done here. And you know how shops are. You go in there, these guys, and you joke around, you mess around with each other. You know, like every dude in the world, man. We all, I don't know, bullshit around with each other. So I guess one day one of the mechanics was working on something or just sitting around, I don't even know. And one of the truck drivers from the Stenker company kind of like startled him, you know, like grabbed him, scared him. And I guess the mechanic kind of like, you know, did the normal human reaction where he kind of jumped up. And after that, truck driver, I guess, kind of was, you know, making fun of him a little bit, calling him, since it's YouTube, I'm gonna censor it, you know, the woman's private parts. And I guess he didn't like that. So he decided one day he was gonna, you know, run at him and try to punch him. He ran at him, they grabbed each other, kind of like did that whole gay crap, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I guess the mechanic took a swing, missed. The truck driver came back with the left, got him right on the chin, and knocked him out. Well, when the mechanic fell, I mean, he kind of like hit that floor, like bounced off of it. The heavyset guy. But while he was falling, I guess he had his arm in a weird way, and when he fell, he broke his thumb and his wrist. Let me adjust this so you guys don't actually like sit there and follow that crap. Anyways, he fell and broke his wrist and his thumb. Pretty much gonna be out of work for like 6 months. And this is not a type of guy that can afford to be off of work that long, you know? Which brings me, you know, if you ask me 2-3 months back, truck driver versus mechanic, honestly, I would have to give it to the mechanic, you know? Because they do shit, they're physical, they have to move heavy things around, you know? It's not like a lazy person's job. But I guess not, you never know with people. Kind of goes to show you never sleep on anybody. But anyways, I was just thinking about it the other day, and all because the mechanic couldn't control his emotions. Now he's got a broken wrist to deal with, broken thumb, out of work, financial stress, physical stress. And all because he couldn't control his emotions. Like, you know, you can't keep that shit in check. You can't run on people. Both of these guys are like late 50s. I don't really blame the truck driver, because if somebody runs at you and takes a swing, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna protect yourself. But both of them are in the late 50s and have absolutely no business doing shit like that. Trying to fight anyways. And for what? Because somebody's joking around with you? I don't know. Need thicker skin, man. Can't be that thin skinned. All that, and I like the guy. I like the mechanic. Funny guy, you know. I just didn't take him for that much of a hothead over words. But again, you never know with people. But what's he got now? Nothing. Again, out of work, broken wrist, broken thumb. Financially, that's going to set him back, because he can't really sue the guy, because he's He's the one that attacked him. Lapse of judgment. 1 second can cost you financially, physically, or your freedom. So, the moral of the story is control your emotions, man. You don't need to be getting angry, or if you are getting angry, step back and think about it for a second. Like, do I really need this shit in my life? No. But yeah, a few months back, if you asked me personally, I would have given it to the mechanic, man. I was like, shit. And I asked him, you know, like, why'd you attack him? He says he got tired of his mouth, and that he scared him, you know, and he's gonna cause heart palpitations or whatever you call them. But I'm thinking to myself, dude, you're at least like 180 pounds overweight. Now all of a sudden you care about your heart. You know, like don't use that shit as an excuse for attacking somebody. At 55, 56, whatever, I'm not sure. I know he's up there. He has no business trying to fight anybody. He damn sure didn't need a broken wrist and a broken thumb. Luckily for him, they allowed him to come back to work after attacking somebody, and he's pretty much sweeping floors and stuff like that, so he kind of got lucky there. It could have been much worse for him. Out of work. I don't know, man. I just got to thinking about that shit. How people are so quick to act on impulse. Come on, Tesla. Like, what the... You gotta hit that... You gotta hit the go button. And now he's gonna be like going 59 and a half over here in the right lane. Ah, the camera keeps moving on me. There we go. But yeah, we're heading up to Chambersburg. Same shit, different day, as they say. That's how we do it. I'd say that's pretty clean. We always want to make sure that up there is latched as well. Looks like it. Alright. I'm gonna go pick up another load. So we just got done with one delivery. Now we're heading down to the next one. I mean a pickup. Cleaned up the trailer. No, I did not put the pallets on the floor. I kind of took them to the trash. There was some dirt. Yeah, that I got on the floor, but now this thing is gonna follow me the whole damn time. That's alright. I know you guys want to see my pretty face anyways. Alright, we're good. The other pickup is like 120 miles down the road and heading to North Carolina. And then from North Carolina, I'm gonna try to bring another load up to Virginia, and then from Virginia, Thursday to Friday, we got back up here. See, you just bounce them around, baby. Nothing to it. How's that looking? Alright, that should be alright. Me, I'm already gone, and I'm feeling strong. Kind of exciting to be back at work. And having a bunch of future plans for the truck and what to do to it and blah blah blah. That's kind of neat. You know, that is the type of stuff that gives you a little bit more drive to come out here and work, you know? A lot of guys don't get it, man. They're just like, oh, I'm just gonna come out here and make money and run my truck ragged, and then they wonder why they're not succeeding at that shit. Well, yeah. You kind of have to enjoy or love what you're doing one way or another, or you're just not going to be do good at it or be good at it. Pajit is going down the road. Fuck. Pajit. Patel Singh. Pajit. Do not block driveway. Alright, I'll try not to. These guys will move out of the way. which lane is for 81. Southbound. Southbound. I'm thinking that's the one we need to be in. Yeah. Just made it in time too. Bad part about this load is a chicken load, and for those of you that don't know, chicken loads are just drop the trailer and then wait forever. It is a long loading, but it does give you enough time to pretty much, you know, grab a nap, eat, blah blah blah, whatever you will. And I'm feeling strong. I will sing this They put that fucking thing right in the middle of the shit. Like, come on, what is the point of it any damn ways, man? So we pick up tonight from 9 to 1 and delivers to North Carolina tomorrow 7 to 10. 300 some miles. Woo! All right. Here we are at the pickup. Chuck is just chilling like a villain. So this is like a chicken plant, and if you ever done chicken, it's pretty much, it becomes a waiting game. Tiny ass place, big but tiny. So we're just gonna wait, probably grab some sleep. Hopefully they'll call me at like 3-4 a.m. That'll be perfect, man. Time to go make me some food, relax, and that's about it for today. There was one hill where I picked up in this damn place, man. Holy shit, I missed the gear and stopped in the middle of the damn hill. That was fun. I just love it. Everything around it is kind of flat, except to get to that place. It's going up like two hills that are, I swear to God, if they're not like 20% or some shit. Like what the and that place is just like buried. Like what? Sometimes you're just like, why is this here? But it's my fault. I missed the damn gear. And that's it for you, buddy. Especially on those type of hills, man. Like, shit. got about 2 hours left. A little bit less than 2 hours. Pretty much ran all night. Oh, wait some more coffee over here. Stomach is acting up a little bit. That's not good. Got about a little bit less than 2 hours left to delivery. A load of chicken. Now everybody loves chicken. Usually when I go pick up chicken, it takes about a week or two for me before I want to eat chicken again. North Carolina. It's like 7 in the morning and they're just now starting to shut down like certain lanes. I'm like, you had all night to shut down lanes and do work. You're shutting them down 7 in the morning? Okay. I thought some of these states had to do this road work stuff and shut these lanes down at like nighttime, not daytime. But I think Virginia has that. I guess North Carolina doesn't. But they just don't care. Ride. Well, 6 hours. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Starting to get a little sleepy now because I arrived at that place. I forgot to record it, but they're like, oh, it's gonna take a while. I'm like, fine, you know, I'll just stay parked. Oh, they're like, you can't park here. So I had to go down like 3 miles down the road to a truck stop. I'm like, what the I mean, I'm fucking Bobtail here. These chicken places, you usually always have to drop off the trailer. Those look great. But yeah, I bought that blower recently for the trailer. I love that thing. Holy shit. Makes cleaning up trailers a lot easier. Since I haven't really been driving my trailer for years, I really didn't need one because I didn't clean the trailers. I didn't have to. It was somebody else's problem. But now, I don't know what the hell these guys do, man. I always used to wonder that shit way back in the day too. There's always pieces of pallets everywhere. Either these guys that loaded or it's the guys that unloaded. One or the other. I have a friend that wants to go work for him. Well, not really a friend, like an acquaintance. I know him, and he's like an owner-operator. I had his truck in one of my videos, the Big Pete with the big sleeper. Apparently he's pulling for Landstar now, and doing their trailer, dry-van trailer. But he's so restricted with his truck because it's so heavy. Like he bought it to do the furniture thing with, I think, Atlas. But he lost that somehow. I don't know what. And he went to Landstar, but they hooked him up to a dry-van. And he's pretty much, you know, I think that truck alone is like 40,000 pounds. Fucking you haul. Add a trailer to that. What are you, 30 max? You're pretty restricted. So we just delivered that. Gonna head on up the road. Shit, there's no way to make this fucking turn. I just got blocked off. So just got done here in PA. Delivered that load from Roanoke again. This morning tried to start the damn truck and a hell of a time starting it. And I suspect my fuel pump took a crap. Fuel pressure is very low. I mean, somehow I freaking started it. Luckily I have a air dog pushing fuel. So that's kind of what's keeping me going. Good thing I have that thing on here, but a little bit upset because this was, you know, this would have been my 6th load. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this would have been my 5th load. This is my 4th, and now if I would have booked something, would have been my 5th load, which would be the money load, and I can't do it because fuel pump. Can't shut the truck off. If I shut it off, I might not be able to get it started again. So it's always something, man. We're gonna run back to the house and change it. I don't think they have it in stock. But I pre-booked for a Monday to come back up here, so I'm gonna have to like cancel that because I don't know, you know, I don't wanna. I don't want to risk it. But you know, luckily I managed to get the truck started and get this thing unloaded. So now it's all downhill from here. We got about 200 miles to the house, which is nothing really. Bad part is I put a little bit too much fuel because I thought, you know, I was gonna grab something going back down. There's quite a few nice loads that I would have been able to unload tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then go back to the house. But it's not going to work out that way. Oh well. We'll get it next time. Still made quite a bit of money. Not as much as I would have if I had a load today, but what are you gonna do? If it's not one thing, it's another. And just all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, I kind of noticed when I start the truck up, when I just, you know, switch the key on, I was kind of noticing my fuel pressure, which is this gauge right here, kind of dropping while it's priming. And that was kind of suspicious until this morning. I turned the key on, didn't start the truck, just turned the key on to let it prime, and my fuel pressure was reading only at like 2, which when I prime it, it should be reading around 20, 30. So I had to sit there, crank on it a little bit. Luckily, again, I have an air dog that managed to push it. And it keeps managing to push it. Without this air dog, I would have been done. Which is like a secondary pump, really. So, super glad I had that this morning. Redundancy can't be beat. Gotta have it. If you can have it, make it, do it. Air dog. I also run a bypass from Amsoil. I got that cheap one filter thing. I'll swear by it any time of the day. Not the fancy ones with the fucking weak ass brackets and shit. I think another YouTuber had an issue with that a while back. But I've been running that single filter and had no issues for years with it. And a peace of mind. Now they call for 40,000 mile oil change interval, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to change the oil interval just because of the bypass. Cummins calls it at 20 to 25, or based on fuel mileage. I do it 12 to 15. Because I used to be able to tell the difference. What the fuck? I used to be able to tell the difference from how the engine sounds with fresh oil versus oil with 20,000 miles on it. And it's night and day. So that's when I started reducing it, the interval. Oil is pretty cheap. If you do it yourself, even cheaper. Fucking nothing to it. Easier than a car, really. Only bad part is maybe you have like a lot of grease fittings that need to, but should be doing that regardless.